Hello everybody. Today I wanted to do a review of the Filofax Compact Calipso personal size. My last review was the sister product, the Compact Finsbury. I used these two together, as I said, at one stage in my organizing setup. So advantages and disadvantages of both, but they're really quite similar. So I decided to do two reviews back to back for these two products. So this is the, as I said, the Filofax Compact Calipso personal size. These are no longer available to purchase new. This is leather, it's yellow leather. Because of the way that the different colored leathers are tanned, they have different properties, and yellow leather is fairly tough. It becomes quite tough. This is a little bit grubby. It's been well used. It's 187 millimeters tall, 120 millimeters wide, and it's a compact, so the rings are 15 millimeters and the thickness is 20 millimeters. It has a popper closure. This design, this triangular design, may not be everybody's taste. It doesn't do much for me. What I do notice is that the popper itself doesn't have anything behind it. So if you use it a lot, the position of the popper starts to show through the leather. So let me see if I can get that closer to the camera so you can see it. Oh, other way around. You can see there's this mark here where the popper has been opened and closed a lot, and it's showing through the leather. If you look at the Finsbury has a ridge. It has something above the popper, this ridge of hard material, which means that the position of the popper doesn't show through the leather. So this is a better design. This is a little bit less good when it wears. As often with the Filofax product, there's nothing on the outside of the product except its spine logo, and because the leather's quite hard, these are not deeply embossed. It's not that easy to see. There's the back again, just the large sized back of the closure, and the pen loop sticks out to the side here. Okay, let's have a look at the inside. Inside we have a nylon lining. This one doesn't have the Filofax name on it. In the Finsbury it did. These linings were quite common at this period of these developments of this particular model. On the left hand side we have 4 card pockets and a deeper pocket at the bottom here, which you could put a ruler in or a comb or something, and one top to bottom vertical pocket. Okay, unusually, although it's the same as the Finsbury I wrote the previous review on, there's a vertically offset pen loop on the left hand side instead of on the right hand side. You can easily get 8mm and 1 centimeter pens into this because it's 100% elastic, so this pen is 8mm, it holds quite well. Because of its offsets, if you have a pen with a pocket clip, you have to push it a bit further down, so you actually have to implement the pocket clip to get it to be properly fixed in the pen loop. Let me just pack it, get me. There we are. This is a 1 centimeter pen. This is no problem. If you go above 1 centimeter, it gets a little bit hard to push them in, but being elastic, it is possible. So this is a 1.2 centimeter pen. It's possible to get that in, but you're going to have to work it quite hard to get it in and out of the loop, but it is possible. This unfortunately does abut the paper when the organizer is closed, because this is quite compact. So if I put a pen in here and then I close the organizer, you'll see that either it doesn't close properly because the pen is there, or the paper gets pushed against the pen, or I have to work the pen out so that it's outside the organizer when I close it. So this is not perfectly designed. The alternative, of course, is you have to be aware of this, and then when you close it, you have to pull the pen out like this and then close it like this and then turn it over and clip it closed. That's obviously not an ideal way of doing things, but that's one of the two main design faults with this particular product. Then we have the right hand side, and this is the other main design flaw. You have a zip pocket here. Obviously I have no problems with zip pockets, but the position is a bit weird. This is closed here, so there's a pocket. Excuse me, there's a pocket here. Any pocket that faces inwards will be inherently safer in terms of things falling out, because they'll fall into the organizer, but it also means that anything you put in there is a little more difficult to get out, because you're having to fight the rings and fight the paper when you want to see what's in there. That's always an issue with, you know, it's a balance about how you want the you know, whether it's safety versus ease of use. But the worst thing about this, and again this is a ridiculous design fault, is that the lump of the zip is always in your way when you want to write. So this is my address book I have in here at the moment, even with all of this thickness of paper in the way, all of this thickness, I can still feel here where that zip is. So if I'm writing on here, I still have to go over the hill of the zip in order to write. Weird, as often is the case with Filofax, unfortunately, really weird design choice. This zip pocket would have been better either on the right hand side, as in the Finsbury, although that gives problems with abutting the paper and damaging the paper when it closes, or on the outside of the product. So yeah, that's it. This has been easier to train than the Finsbury, so it does lie open. It doesn't flip back too much, and especially if you have if you have your paper down, so there's a bit of weight in it, it will lie open, and it will lie mainly flat. It's a little bit wobbly, but it's not too bad. So that's a better one than the Finsbury, because the Finsbury won't lie open and won't lie flat. It doesn't fold back on itself as ever. It's not designed to. So that's it. So as I said, the Calipso can't be bought anymore, probably second hand. But if you do see one second hand online, then at least you'll know what to expect when you buy it. That was it. Next time, something else. See you then.